Oh, good morning, my friend. How are you doing? How are you doing today, me? I'm just making my suit. You see? Because I never underestimate how I look like. Look how I look like. Like a bump, right? Like a schmuck. You see? I look like I need a shower now. Actually, I've had it, but I need a suit. You see? Or shave myself. Don't you forget, that's how you look like. That's who you are. You see? These Northern Americans, these Canadians, they don't know what is to dress nicely. You see? I want you to know you can buy a fucking Zara motherfucking piece of shit cheap fuck suit for $50 downtown. You go to the Blair Young, the imbeciles think that you are a millionaire. You put some European accent, I'm telling you something. The life is a fight. You see? You hunt or get hunted, you catch or catch, you pray or pray. It's a competitive zero-sum game. Don't go on me like I will be out of the game guy because I don't like this game. There is active participant of the game, or you can be either passive one or active one, okay? If you passive one, you capitalize by the active ones. That's the game. Some people are smartasses. They like, oh my God, I figured it out. I'll be out of the game guy. I stay away from the transaction. Bullshit! You just becoming an unconsciously passive participant of the game who is capitalized by the active ones, but you think how smart you are. You're like a emu. This fucking bird in Australia, they're using it instead of the fucking shepherds and watchdogs, to guard, to take care about to watch their properties or whatever. You put, have you seen ever this bird? This long neck, he put his fucking, when he feels he's in danger, he put the head, the small head with the even smaller brain beneath the ground, he put it, he shoveled it in the sand, and he think he's not seen. Ha! That's the reaction. That's your reaction if you think you don't go to fight. Because let me tell you something, life is a fight. World is a fight. You see, we are an animals to killing each other. Everything is transaction. You see, if you accept it, you don't need to like it. I don't like it, I hate it. But you must respect it. If you respect it, and if you accept it, then you can eventually win in the game or draw. You see, most people, they lose in their life. They call themselves losers. They are losers, and people call them losers. I have no sympathy for these people. You see, because they gave up. I know you say it's a phrase, blah, 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 I can't give up. The world is fucked up, the game is rigged. I agree with you, the game is rigged. Absolutely, my friend. I have a sympathy for you when you're saying this. But I don't have sympathy for you if you accept it. If you don't fight back. You see? I agree with you that the game is rigged. For example, we're born in this world, right? And nobody asks us where we born, who we born to, in what times we born. Okay? Me, I was born in Czechoslovakia, right? The fucking shit all over the world. To two people in the town called fucking Ostrava. You can even pronounce this fucking town, right? It sounds like some disease of your neck or something. The pollution was extreme in this town. It was mining town. It was the third biggest town in Czech Republic. In that time, Czechoslovakia. Oh my God. I was born, I got an eczema all over my fucking face. You see? They were putting the commies, they were putting the exhumed fumes, the factories, the chimneys were producing so much black smoke. I was born, I need a fucking glasses on the burning table in the hospital. You see, they put me out of the vagina of my mama, right? My asses were like, I was blinded with the smoke, right? My mom, she needed an oxygen mask, you see, when she was doing constructions. They pulled me out. I was born in 1982, October 19, in this fucking shithole. And nobody asked me. I guess you got a similar story. Let me tell you something. In that time we were born, you and me, we were brothers, you see? In this fucking earth, in this fucking planet. And we were born, and nobody did ask us if we want to be born. In that time, it was 1-0 against the life. We were losing 0, and the life was 1. You see? The life was heading 1 point ahead of us. There was a head start. But then we eventually find out we can equalize the game. How you can equalize the game? You don't like the country where you live? You move your ass. You go where the money is. You go where you prefer it, where the air is clean and fresh, my friend. You see? That's how you equalize. Okay? Eventually, on the end of the life, you can choose how you die or in what country you die. You see? That's how you draw in life. You don't decide when you're born, who you born, or where you born, but you can decide where you die and how you die, my friend. That's something. It's a draw. You see? You can equalize. And then how you can win the game eventually. I tell you how to win the game. Bear with me. You win the game in the moment you think you're losing it. Sounds contradictory to you? Like a nonsense? No. Stay with me. Listen up. You are in this game and I agree with you, it's rigged. The game is rigged. Oh my God, there are corrupted politicians. You know, this system is not a democracy. I was talking about this in previous video. You're so naive, you're stupid if you think you live in democracy. It's like in old times, in serfdom or enslaving times or whatever times, in medieval times, you see, there are oligarchs, you know, the oligarchs are emperors, kings, then the second class, it's politicians, it's a royal court, then the church, it's a media, right, telling you what to do, what to believe or what not to believe, then there is a justice, judicial system, soldiers, and then the last layer, subjects, and then servants. That's you, 99 against 1. Fat dogs, starving cats. You see, starving cats, fat dogs, or fat cats, starving dogs. Whatever you prefer. You see? Losers or winners. 99 against 1. That's how it is. Catcher or catcher. Prey or prayer. Hunter or hunter. Now we're talking about is how to get into the 1%. Because we already know we cannot be out of the game, guys. You're 99 or 1. It's competitive zero-sum game. It's not non-competitive one. Somebody loses. Somebody loses, somebody wins. So how are you gonna fight? And most importantly, why you should fight? That's a very good question. Not the how, but you asking me maybe, okay, I admit what you're telling me, Daniel. It's all true. But even though it makes me feel more depressed when you're telling me that the game is rigged, I was born 99, I was born in some place where I don't wanna live, to people I don't wanna be too born, right? That's happening, you know. If you feel like you're angry to your parents, it's okay. Fuck them, right? Yeah. You're not responsible for your parents, you hear me? You're not. They give you a life. You didn't maybe ask for it. Sophocles says, the best thing which can happen to the person is never be born. It's a very dark thought. But let me tell you something. I will not judge you. I will never be judgmental. I'm like a Satan. I will never, ever judge you. Or look at you like you asking these questions. So you were born to people you don't want to be too born? In country where you were born? Yeah? In times you didn't want to be born? And you asking, this guy is telling me the life is rigged. Everything is fucked up. There are same classes. The system didn't change through the French, big French Revolution before, here, thousands years there, here, 5,000 ago, now, all same shits. What the fuck is the point even? Why I should live? You know, what should I do with my life? I mean, should I put a bullet in my head or just survive? You know, just to live in the life, like somehow go through it, zigzag through the uncomfortable things and just avoid the pain, like Schopenhauer says, just avoid the pain. That's all what you can do. Avoid the pain. Try to avoid the pain and not get into the trouble and then die. Don't even try. Just try to avoid the pain, but don't try to change it. Bullshit. I'm not a fucking Schopenhauer. I love this guy. I got a respect for him. But I have to respectfully disagree with him. I think you have to fight. And I tell you why. I tell you why you should try. You know why? Because it makes you feel good. It makes you simply feel good to fight, to resist, my friend. That's what makes you feel good. Because the society is programmed to take your dignity. You see? Just like 5,000 years ago you were born like a slave, they pull you out. Now they take the fucking money, you see? They take the money, they start to ring with the money, right? That's the nowadays chain. That's the sound of nowadays fucking chain of slavers. These oligarchs. They pulling you out. They pulling you out of your fucking primitive, stupid mortgage houses. They stretch your contracts to the graveyard. Right? You pay off this house when you are 75. Congratulate you. You got your key, right? You pay it off. 3 times. Now you can fucking die in your house. You got a 1 fucking year with the triple fucking biceps, right? Depressions, shits like that. Now you can die in your own house. You paid 3 times. You know, if you did rent it, you would save actually more money, right? That's what they want. They want to take your dignity. One person want to take your dignity. They want to control you. The currency of the control is fear. The currency of the life is a time. If you got a time and you are not scared, you one person, you see? Right? If you ain't got no time and you scared and you fear, you know, God-fearing, good obedient, all good law-obedient citizens, God-fearing, and he's scared of laws and elites and one person ruling fucking classes, then you are a good fucking dinner for them on the plate. You see, they want you to wake up every morning, open the door of your fucking house or apartment or wherever fucking you live. You see this fucking system of streets, diagonal here, like 90 degrees, it's so primitive in Toronto, in North America, right? In Europe, right? And what do you see? What is this system of streets? I see system for pigs. The pigs who are let out of their little boxes or little motherfucking houses, you see, and they let go, and they forced in 60 minutes to be shaved, clean shaved, shit, fucking dressed, and fight through the fucking traffic, downtown, in the seated in the offices, and work 9 to 5, motherfucker, for me, and pay taxes. Or if you are a businessman, even though pay taxes, and you fucking jump into this hamster fucking wheel, right? They want to control you. They want to make you scared. They want to take your dignity. They want to control you. They want to take your time. They want to make you feel jeopardized. And they're selling you safety. And they're telling you once you will work, you have your 401k, you 60 years old with double bypass, and eventually just save money, because you will not have your fucking pension. Fuck the pension. Fuck the plan B. If you stiffen, my friend, and you're not relaxed, you see, and you're not ready to bet it all on A, then you're losing your time. We're talking a gamble game here, because it's already gamble. Let me tell you something. You're born, you lie, you live, and then you die. As we said, the game is partly rigged, and you cannot do nothing about this. Okay? We will all die. The beginning was not in our favor. On the end, we all die. But meanwhile, we can do something about it. And now why? I'm coming back again to the point why. Because we will succeed, we will win the game? No. Because we will resist. Because resistance, or if you want a justice, or revenge, or vendetta, can give you back your dignity. You hear me? I say it again. The revenge, resistance, vendetta, or justice can give you back, regain back your dignity. You think you have your dignity like a human being? When you're fighting over the fucking traffic jams to the fucking work, where they slaving you, using you? Like a sheep, like a pig, slaughtered? The lions don't get slaughtered. The bears don't get slaughtered. The pigs and sheep, they get slaughtered. It's up to you what you become. You see, you cannot beat them? You join them. Never ever get scared of them, my friend. It's okay if you feel fear. I feel fear as well. I feel scared. I feel anxiety. Of course, it's normal. It's a normal thing, my friend. But don't let the fear control you. Now listen up. How you gonna do it that you don't let fear control you? Well, imagine you dying tomorrow, eventually. It's gonna happen, right? One day you will die, my friend. Let me tell you something. And that's what you're scared of. It's not death. It's dying. It's like you falling down. What you scared of is not the being on the bottom. It's the fall, actually. Once you're down there, you're broke. You're on the street. You have no money. You have $1 in your pocket. You have nowhere to sleep, not some way how to sustain your life or to survive. I mean, in some dignity way, in some way like the normal human beings. Then you get relaxed, actually, my friend. Yes, because you lost it all. And then you will make it up like a rocket because you have nothing to lose. Then you put it all on the black or zero in casino. You hear me? Let's say on the black, it's a better analogy. And the red is the life and all that shit. You see? Or maybe on zero because 199, right? You want the zero to hit, right? Or when you're betting on baccarat, on a bunker player, right? You put it on the tie. Why not? Anyway, you're down there, right? So you have something to lose? What people are afraid of? Oh my God. The plane of my wife will fall down. The fucking markets will collapse. Blah, 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 blah. I will never make it. I don't pay my mortgage. They foreclosed my house. They fire me from the job. So fuck it. Beat it, huh? So what? You come with nothing. You leave with nothing. When you feel that someone has tried to humiliate you, to put you in the fear, put you in the position of control, try to make you feel scared or worried, or concerned, then imagine that tomorrow you die. Imagine in 30, 40, 50 years, you die. You see? It's all made up. These fucking Chinese papers with picture on it. They're just printing it so we don't kill each other. Take it like a game, my friend. You see? That's the mindset of a successful person. That's a kind of a psychopathic or sociopathic mindset. That's the mindset of the gambler. Once I met one gambler or player, actually. He was a successful player. He was not a gambler. That's the difference. Gambler, the line is very thin between player and gambler. But the gambler is always losing. He's addicted to lose. Player, he loses sometimes, big time, but then he's not influenced by his loss. I met this guy, in Davao in Philippines when I was making a lot of money in that country, in this forgotten part of the world in Mindanao. And this guy lost $5 million over like 1 month or something. He was really bad, he was counting the cards, blackjack, he was in bad situation. But he was a successful player because he knows that only way how to win in casino is counting the cards in blackjack, but somehow it doesn't work. He has a bad line, whatever. I'd ask him, hey, how much did you lose yesterday? 100K. And he goes again at the table. I said, you got still nerves to play, just to go on? He says, look, I always reset myself. I don't care what happened yesterday. I lost 100K last month, 1 million minus, 5 million. I don't remember, I don't count, I don't give a shit. I see, I'm at the table now, I see the future. You see? I don't mind how much I lost, how much I'm in minus. That's the mindset of the gambler. I see how much I can win. I don't see a reason why I cannot win today 100K over last 20, 30 days, 5 million. Not because I'm minus 5 million, because I can I can earn 5 million. I did. I have had. I can again. I did it in past. I can do it again. You see? That's the mindset of the winner, my friend. They want to tell you they want to make you to be scared or whatever. You see? They want you to be obedient. That's what they want you to be. You see? In these layers of society. Emperor, king, right? Royal court, right? Oligarchs, politics, huh? Then the third layer, right? The church, media, telling you what is right or what is wrong. Then the fourth layer, surgeons, judicial system, enforcement, law, whatever, police, bushes. Then the fucking subjects. That's you. But some of these subjects, some of them can turn into the something which is called, someone who is called a bandit. Oh yeah, my friend, the person who is not gonna accept the rules of the society. It cannot be everybody. Now I'm talking to potential bandits. I'm talking to people who wanna fight for their political rights. We know that some people have never ever balls or power to do it. These people probably not watching this program anymore. They stop on the beginning. If they watching, they turning it down. They thinking like, hey, I have no nerves for this. I have no balls for this. I cannot do this. I want my obedient life. I know I'm a little bitch, under the whip of the fucking slaver. I'm like every day working 9 to 5. I want just my comfortable life. That's all I want. I just avoid anxiety and have my 401k. And if the car will not hit me or the planet will not blow up, I will just die peacefully. Go fuck yourself. I respect you, okay? Actually, I don't. I have a nice life. I'm talking to people who are in the position like the previous group I just mentioned, but they don't like it. They're not satisfied. They feel angry, right? They feel scared as well. It's a mix of feelings. You feel scared, you feel anxious, you feel doubtful. What should you do? Should you fucking follow the society rules? Let me tell you something. Always follow your feelings. And if you feel like resist, good for you. For example, me, I feel like a rebel. I feel like a resist. Because it gives me back my dignity. You see, maybe I have no money, I'm walking down the street. But I got my dignity, you see. You can never take it from me, you see. I got no money, you put me in this or I was born in this fifth motherfucking class, like a subject, in this fucking shithole town called Ostrava in Czechoslovakia. In country in times where I didn't want to be born. But I'm gonna do something about this, or I'm gonna try to do something about this. Why? Because because it's a therapeutical thing. It makes me feel good when I'm trying to get and climb back where I belong. I do believe I belong. Because royal fucking noblesse people with blue blood, or politicians, oligarchs, or these pricks, they sitting up there on their fucking place, up in the sunny place, smoking great cigars like Romeo and Juliet. I love this brand when I was rich. I was rich and poor, but I always made it up to the rich. You see? And they enjoy it. And you want to enjoy as well. And why not? Why you should not? What makes you different from these people? Nothing. You were just not born with a silver spoon, right? Or maybe you have taken your dignity away. Maybe you got scared. Of what? I'm asking you what? What was your concern? What is your concern? What is your fear? That you die? Of course you die one day. That you will die by painful death? It's possible. You can avoid it. You can get your fire license even you don't need it. Then you blow your fucking head off. Yeah, it's your fucking right, like the old Romans. When it was done, they went to the bath, to hot bath, they take the knife, they open their veins, and they die. That's how the gentleman is dying, like a personality. It's your right, my friend. So we resolve the problem of the painful death. You can commit a suicide. No worries, right? You feel better now? Are you comfortable with me? So what else you afraid of? Of the death? It will happen. Forget about it. You cannot forget it, but it will happen. That what you should be afraid of, and what you probably afraid of, is a life. You're afraid to live, my friend. Yeah, you're scared of living. That's what you are, scared of living. You're scared to go downtown, huh? You're scared to go to your boss and tell him, hey, you know what? I want to raise my salary. Double it now. Because I'm worth it. We can't do this. Go fuck yourself. I'm leaving. I'm quitting. I'm walking down the street. I have one salary. What you gonna do? I have one salary left. You see? I just quit 3 days after my salary of first day. You leave the day when they give you salary, right? You go and you say, hey, I won't double it next one. No, we won't. Go fuck yourself. I'm clearing my desk. You know what? You clear it for me. Keep it like a change. No? Go fuck yourself. You're walking down the street. You have $5, $7, $8,000, maybe $1,000. What you gonna do? Huh? You have no insurance. Huh? Your employee is not paying for it. So what? Huh? So what? You want me to be scared? Huh? Fuck this. I fight back for my dignity. Why? Because it's a good feeling, you see. Of course you have to gamble. Oh my God. Of course you have to gamble, my friend. If you don't gamble, no guts, no glory. You can always come back, right? You can always find this stupid job, huh? You can always come back, climb back to this fucking position of a sheep. Ah, man. So what you gotta lose? What you gotta lose? Nothing. Maybe a success and freedom and money and happiness and comfortable life without fear. That's what you're afraid of. You're afraid of to go to the fight because they taught you not to fight. They taught you to be obedient. Break. You see? How you gonna fight? How you learn to fight? We said to ourselves why you should do it, to gain back your dignity, to take it back. And let me ask you something. Let me tell you something. In moment when you have no money, you behind your credit card bills, they're gonna evict you out of your house. You need to buy a medicine, food, whatever. I said, you have a right to take the money, the food, the medicine, whatever, even in a violent way, without paying for it. Because it's your basic human right. You see? Yes, I said it. You have a right to take. You have no right to go and rob people when you have a lot of money, rob them or, snatch the fucking Rolex watch from them if you have one. But if you need to eat, if you need to survive, you have a right to take it from them. Who you gonna choose? Well, you choose the one who got money, right? That's the mindset of bandit. You choose the one who you can take from. You don't take from the poor people, right? You're not like that. After all, there is nothing to take from them, right? So you choose some motherfuckers. You choose one person up. You choose an oligarch, a slaver, a politician, a royal court member, a church member, a soldier member, a policeman. I love to fuck up police. You check some judicial system. You take you aim on the classes which are above of you. Huh? The one who playing this game against the one down. You aim them. Yeah? Oh yeah. Because automatically they are one layer above you. And what puts them in this position? Let me tell you something. Either they are corrupted, they born into it, or they fight their way up there. Just like you gonna fight your way up. But there is no way they got there in some way, not harming others or not selling their ass off. You see, I don't say their dignity, because you can get there even though you don't lose your dignity. How you gonna do it? You aim motherfuckers, my friend. You aim your abusive boss. The motherfucking banker who is mean, who suffered from Lucifer effect, the Simbardi, the famous psychologist, the one who inflicting pain in people and saying that's the system, that's not me, no, I would like to give you loan, but we can't, I personally, I would, bullshit, right? But the system doesn't allow me. The system doesn't allow me to go, to stretch your calendar, for paying this. No, I'm sorry. You aim at sadists. According to the Milgram psychological experiment, there are 33% people who are sadists. Every third out of us is a sadist. You know, they will put your electricity in you if they can, and they say that's the system. You aim these people, my friend. You aim them and you hit them. And you take their money, their property. You take whatever you want. You can inflict the pain in them. Because it's called a justice. Right? It's called a revenge. I know some people say justice is not a revenge. For me, it is. You see? You take the dignity which they taking from people every fucking day on the daily basis on microeconomical or macroeconomical level. You take it from them. And I show you how to do it. Welcome to lesson number 1. Welcome to war. To war for your life, for your dignity, for your money, for security of your family. Welcome to the best show ever which is happening. You're holding the tickets to the best show ever. The best attraction in this great fucking Luna Park called Earth. You see? The planet. And you know what is this fucking best attraction? The roller coaster in it? In this Luna Park? In this planet? It's a life. It's your life, pal. It's up to you. If you wanna cash your fucking tickets, you see? And you go in and you jump on the train. Right? Or you stay home. Huh? Because you're scared. And you will not take a ride. And you die. You see? It's up to you. Welcome to the show, my friend. Welcome to the game. And remember, the game is not bad. Only the players are.